Hello everybody and welcome to Pokemon Yellow version. It has been so long since I last played one of these old... I have a save file? Wait, fuck, I have a save file? What the fuck? Hold on a second. If I just hit new game, will it overwrite this one? I'm not really sure. I hope that's the case. I don't think I'd have to delete it myself. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon, yada yada yada. We've all been through this. If you're watching this video, you've been through this before. We all know what he's saying. It's a world of Pokemon. It's a world inhabited by these creatures. We call them Pokemon. Some people use them for pets. Some people use them to fight. Himself, he studies them for whatever reason. He's a weirdo like that. Who am I? My name is Kinzo. Right, so your name is Kinzo. That's right, I just said that. I told you that. Actually, I just let you know. This rival, let's name him... Go ahead and name him... I think Brian's appropriate. Brian's a rival-y name. I almost typed in Brain for a second. Yeah, my rival Brain. I remember now. His name is Brian. Kinzo, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures of Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Usually when I play Pokemon games, I have somewhat of a plan of what kind of team I want to use. This time, not so much. I've only fully played through Pokemon Yellow once, so I don't really know what I want to go for this time around. Usually I would already know. We gotta go up into the grass, right? Hey, wait, don't go out! You need a Pokemon, you dumb fuck! That was close. Wow, Pokemon live in tall grass, don't you know? Oh shit, there's one right there! Who would have thunk it? It's a Pikachu, no less. Why is there just a random wild Pikachu here? Look, don't ask questions you're not ready to know the answers to. Whoa! A Pokemon can appear anytime in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. I'll give you this Pikachu I just caught. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Brian, why are you here already? I said for you to come by later. Ah, whatever, just wait. Look, Kinzo, do you see that ball on the table? It's called a Pokeball. It holds a Pokemon inside. You may have it. Go on, take it. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Brian. I'll give you one later. And our first Pokemon is... We don't get to keep that one. Never mind. No way, Kinzo. I want this Pokemon. Brian snatched the Pokemon. You know what? That's fine. I didn't need it. What are you doing? Gramps, I want this one. But I... Alright then, that Pokemon is yours. It's going to give you one anyway. Kinzo, come here. Alright. Give me the Pikachu. This is the Pokemon I caught earlier. You can have it, caught it in the wild, and it's not tame yet. Don't worry, I'll take very good care of it. This Pikachu? What's a good name for a Pikachu? See, this is the toughest part of playing Pokemon. It's not the battles, it's not the Elite Four, it's none of that. It's naming them. What do we name this thing? You know what, this Pikachu, it radiates Kyle energy, so his name is Kyle. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. Afterward, go on to the next town. Alright, I guess we're on the move. Let's go ahead and take a look at our newly found Kyle. Not really familiar with Gen 1 stat distribution, so I'm not sure if these are good or not. But, hey, I'm going to work with it. Can we save? Do you like to save? The older file will be erased? Yes, okay, good. Because I know in later games you're like, oh, you can't save. You have a save file here. Too bad. Oh, well. Options. Text speeds fast. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to turn animations off. Let's go ahead and get into a fight. Wait, Kinzo, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. I'm not afraid of you, Brian. What do you got? A dog? A fox? A cat? What the fuck is Eevee? I would love that Eevee. Too bad I have a Kyle. But don't worry, our Kyle is strong. Okay, I take it back. Our Kyle is... Oh, our Kyle might not be as strong as I thought. Thundershock doesn't paralyze, right? Sheesh. Yeesh. This Eevee's actually kicking our ass. Kyle, what the fuck? Kyle. Can you not take a hit? Holy shit, this Eevee might kill us. Oh my god. Oh, it's a tail whip. That's your mistake, buddy. That was your first mistake. Let's go. I was afraid of losing our first rival battle. I'm glad we didn't. That would have been actually unfortunate. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. There's no other Pokemon to pick. Except, you know, you might have had this Eevee, but you decided to be an asshole, so whatever. Oh, what? Would you look at that? It's odd, but it appears that your Pikachu dislikes Pokeballs. Alright, you know what? You fine with this? Is he sleepy? I guess he's sleepy. We'll just go on our merry way. We don't need to worry about Kyle and his... Is he still close to death, actually? Nah, he's fine. He's perfectly healthy. Our Kyle's gonna take us to the top, even though, truth be told, the first time I ever played through Pokemon Yellow, I boxed my Pikachu, because I'd rather not have it on the team. But, for the sake of Pikachu being our starter for this run, sure, I won't box him. And I'm sure a lot of people will be upset if I did box him, so... He'll stick with our journey for the time being. I don't need to be here. We didn't run into any wild Pokemon on the way here, because I dodged all of them. I'm just that... No. Swift. The wild Pokemon can't touch me. We get the parcel, we're leaving. I hope you guys don't mind how I plan on pacing this series. I'm not really sure how I'm going to pace it. The majority of you already know what this game is. If you're watching this video, you know what this game is. If you're watching it, you're just watching it for content, in which case I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around. This is going to be the first, like, actual RPG I'm playing on the channel, which is fitting, I should say. This wasn't my first ever Pokemon experience, but it was one of my early ones. I remember the first ever Pokemon Yellow cart that I got when I was a kid. My dad actually found it out in the dunes, like just in the middle of the fucking desert while he was riding around. He found Pokemon Yellow just sitting out in the fucking desert. I don't know how the fuck that even happened. Who was out in the dunes and lost a Pokemon Yellow? Because I have it now. It's broken. It doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. I probably could get it fixed. As for why I'm playing Pokemon Yellow... Oh, we should go grab the map, actually. As for why we're playing Pokemon Yellow and not any of the newer Pokemon games, like, I could play Let's Go, could have played Shining Pearl. But no, I chose to play Pokemon Yellow today. Back at my old channel, I did attempt a playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, and I got pretty far into it. Never finished it, though. In fact, I believe after a while, I just deleted all the videos off that channel relating to Pokemon Yellow. So, in the spirit of actually finishing the series, I will actually finish Pokemon Yellow. Something I couldn't do way back then. Let's go ahead and buy some Pokeballs. I'll buy 5 for now. We might need more later, but who knows. Again, I don't know what kind of team I want. The majority of the Pokemon we can get in this game, the majority of the Pokemon we can get in this game are gifted to you anyways. We can have a whole team of gifted Pokemon if we really wanted, but I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Let's go ahead and grab this potion. And I don't know if we're ready to fight Brian. I usually do this optional rival fight over here, but I'm not really sure if I'm ready to do it at the moment. Should we grind? Should grind a little bit, yeah. Nidorann's not in this route, right? Because if Nidoran was in this route, I would absolutely catch one. But I do not I actually don't know if Nidoran is catchable in Pokemon Yellow. I might be wrong on that. I might have to look that up. Oh, Nidoran is in this game. Alright, I'm catching this. We are definitely using Nidoran for our team. Because Nidoran is an amazing Pokemon that evolves on Nidoking, and Nidoking in early games is amazing. So of course we're going to catch this. Hopefully we catch it first try. Let's go! Alright, what do we name it? You know what? I don't know why this just came to my mind, but now I can't get it out of my head. So his name is Decaf. That's his name. Decaf the Nidoran. And now that we got a second Pokemon, I'm going to try to grind that guy up a little bit too. So we are a bit more prepared for Brian's rival fight. Which, at this point, I think I'm fine. No, I'm not. I haven't gotten a single level up in between finding that Nidoran and starting this grind. So, forget what I just said. I'm an idiot. I guess I'll use this opportunity to explain what Pokemon Yellow is to some people who may not know. It is basically the, I guess I should say, fourth version of Pokemon Red and Blue, or Blue and Green, depending on what you're referring to. But essentially, it's more close to the anime, where you start with a Pikachu, and really the only available Pokemon are Pokemon that Ash ran into in the anime force. So, for example, or, you know, Pokemon that he caught. So, like, Caterpie's available in this game, but for some reason, Weedle is just not in the game. Like, he's not catchable. That's one of the things I remember. There's a lot of others, but I can't really remember at the top of my head. Like, maybe Scyther and Jinx and Electabuzz. I don't think they're available in this game. There's a bunch of Pokemon that aren't available in this game, but you can get all the starters in this game. That is something you can do because Ash also got all the starters. So, yeah, you know, that might be something we will try to attempt, getting all the extra starter Pokemons if I desired. We'll see. Absolutely going to have to grab Charizard, though, because Charizard's just way too good in this generation to ignore. That's like part of the reason why I was confused if Nidoran was in this game or not, because there are so many Pokemon that are just not available in this version of the game. And I have to, if someone's going to ask, I do not believe Pokemon Yellow is the best way to play the first generation games. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I do not think Pikachu as a starter is great, because the first gym is a rock gym, so it's not really beneficial to have a Pikachu. You'd have to catch something prior for it to actually be viable. Though I do believe that later on Pikachu is able to learn a move that actually helps with some of the gyms that it might not have been too great at. Or I might be thinking of something else, I don't know. But there are a lot of Pokemon you can catch before the first gem that will help. Kyle's at level 8 at this point, but I want to make sure that Decaf is also at a decent level, so I'm trying to get him up to level 5. Alright, there we go, level 5. Alright, so my plan right now is I'm going to send Kyle up front, and I'm going to just hope that Kyle by himself can take out this Brian guy. I don't know who he is. He just came out of nowhere. So yeah, hopefully we can get this. Because yeah, he does have a flying type at the start. Level 9. Good thing I did level up to 8, because holy shit, I needed that. And a good thing I bought a couple of potions, too. I might need it for this fight, depending on how high level his Eevee is. Now, I'm level 9. Let's go. Eevee. Level 8. Alright. Something really interesting about the optional rival fights in this game, which... well, this is the only optional, but I mean, like, all the other rival fights, because if I remember correctly, you can actually... You don't have to win against a rival fight. You have the opportunity to lose and still continue the game. And if you do that, it actually determines what his Eevee evolves into. I might just be pulling that out of my ass. I believe I heard that somewhere, where what you do in the game actually determines what his Eevee evolves into. Which also affects his team composition, you know? So his entire team can be radically different, depending on how you decide to play. Which I think is very cool. That's a cool thing that they did in this. It's not something you get to see in, like... Well, actually, I don't know if it's something you get to see in Pokemon Let's Go, because the only Let's Go game I played was Eevee. So I don't know if the rival actually gets to evolve his Eevee in Let's Go Pikachu. I want to say I remember at the end of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee that the rival had an evolved Pikachu into Raichu, and I was very confused and very upset. But it doesn't matter. This old man's teaching us how to catch a Rattata without even attacking it. He doesn't even catch it. That didn't work. I must be Okay. Bye.